Hi, and welcome to another episode of 100 Instant Pot Recipes. Today we're going to be making mussels in a white wine garlic sauce. For this recipe, we have a whole cup of white wine, 4 tablespoons or half a stick of butter, a tablespoon and a half of salt, a tablespoon and a half of pepper, 1 whole lemon, 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, 4 or 5 cloves of shallots, 4 tablespoons of rosemary, some extra rosemary for garnish, and the star of the show, mussels. Now don't forget to wash your mussels thoroughly. You want to wash them between 4 and 5 times to get all the mud off. After they've sat for an hour in the water after those 4 or 5 times, give them 1 extra wash so that they're nice and clean. First set it to saute and then adjust it so it's in the 3rd lit mode, which is the more mode. And then wait for the beep and start sauteing. The first thing that was added was the butter. Once this is done melting, we will be adding our garlic and shallots. Now our butter is almost completely melted down, so we're going to be adding our garlic and our shallots. We're going to let those cook. While these are cooking, we're going to add the salt and the pepper. We get a nice mix. Should only take about a minute or so. You want to wait until the shallots and the garlic are caramelized and slightly translucent. Now that our garlic and onion have cooked for a little while, we're going to add the white wine, the whole cup of white wine. We're going to wait till that comes up to a little bit of a boil. Now that we have a little bit of a boil going, we're going to add the star of the show, again, the mussels. You want to place them in here by hand. You don't want to put all that water in because there might still be a little bit of that mud coming out of the mussel. A little bit of the water is okay. Before we close the lid, we will add our rosemary and 2 lemons. And then we add our final spring and close the lid. Don't forget to position the top to ceiling. Now that we're done sauteing, we're going to cancel this out so we're at the off position. Then we press manual. We're going to set this for 3 minutes. Wait for the beep. Okay, the pressurized 3 minutes of cooking has just stopped, and now we're going to do the quick release of the steam. Now that the steam has been released, we can see our mussels. And there we have it, delicious mussels in a white wine sauce. The next step, and this is really important, is you need to take your ladle and you need to move everything around and make sure all that sauce gets into the mussels. So you want to get deep down in there. You want to move this all around. You want to get the juices all over the place. Maybe take the garnish out for a minute. Get some space. Leave the lemons in there. They make it really delicious and full of citrus. You just want to try to move as much of this as you can all over the place. Okay, that should be pretty good. Take a little bit more, just put it all over there. Give it a second. Then you grab next, you grab your gloves and find yourself a nice bowl. Pour it right in. Look at this. And there we have it. Mussels in a garlic white wine sauce made in the Instant Pot. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have this wonderful treat. See more of our recipes at 100instantpotrecipes.com.